All right, start your weight loss journey today. Charlene Shirk recently sat down with Dr. John Thomas to learn more about NutriMost. Take a look.
Welcome back, everybody. Do not procrastinate any longer. Now is the time to safely lose those pounds that you might have packed on from the holidays. Dr. John Thomas is a board-certified chiropractic physician of Vibrant Life Health Center and NutriMost in Jacksonville. So let's talk about it a little bit. So NutriMost is the program that you work with, and
Yes.
the Vibrant Life Health Center is your office.
Yes, that's my
Is all
office.
the other services, the chiropractic, and that
Yes.
you offer. So want to talk about, you have just an amazing group, success stories, proof of performance, if you will,
Yes.
of all these folks who have lost that 40 pounds, less if they didn't need to lose the 40 pounds, or
Right.
even more in the 40 days. So let's talk about the program, and then we'll share a little bit about
Yes.
our personal interaction that we've
Awesome.
had over the last
Awesome.
couple months.
Yeah, you know, the program's really unique. It's different than a lot of things out there because it really focuses on more than just an eating structure or an exercise structure that can get things done, but really there's a lot more to it than that. If you want to have successful change on how your body's dealing with fat metabolism, fat burn especially, we've got to look at organs, we've got to look at hormones, and we've got to have a technology that can get us there. And that's really what this technology is that we use with NutriMost, is it allows us to get in there and do what we really call balancing out the hydration of the body, nutritional detoxification, going through and making sure the metabolism's starting and, you know, waking up and getting going again, and those types of things. And we measure that all the way through the process as well.
So let's tell folks, you know, I've interviewed you so many times.
Yes.
You finally talked me into coming to visit you. I had packed on about 20 extra pounds
Yes.
of normal. And I can sit here and say that in the 40 days,
Yep.
It's funny, when we started the program, I said to you, how much do you predict I'm going to lose? And you said 18 pounds. And I will tell you, 18 pounds to the day.
To the day.
And now I've since lost another two, so
couple,
making
yes.
it 20
Yes.
overall. And people all over, and I wanted to share because people have been saying, oh my God, you look so different. You didn't even recognize me.
I didn't even recognize you when you came in today. I was
When
like,
walked in.
wow.
So I want to share a little bit about one of the best things I like about the program. I don't think we've talked about it till I actually went through the program, is the support. You do talk about that, but the cooking, the cookbook that you also give.
Yes.
Talk a little bit more about it, because that, I'm sitting here saying, like last night I made the orange curry chicken,
Yes.
which was fabulous. It needs a little bit more spice, but you can add that.
Yes.
Talk about that and why that's so important to this program.
You know, it's really unique because a lot of people, when they get into a program, they're like, oh my gosh, I got to cook and I've got to do this. And that recipe book and what we've put together with the chefs that are involved in that really has got quick things that you can make really quick. And it's healthy, it's good nutrition for your body, it fits within the paradigms of whatever your specific food lists are that we give you for the
Right.
program. And so you have an option that really, and typically when we have families, like husbands and wives do the program, for about the first week, they're eating their own food, the kids are eating their own food, but then after a while it all meshes up and the kids are eating their meals as well. But it really is, it's easy, it's quick, it's healthy, and you get a lot of food. I think actually when I was on the program too, I was like, I can't believe how much I can really eat when you talk about what you got.
Well, what's interesting, my husband wasn't on it, but by proxy, he lost 6 pounds because there was only healthy food in the refrigerator, so he had no choice.
Yes.
And what I thought was the best, that it is such a quick, because you're really only eating a protein, a fruit, and a vegetable.
Yes.
So the recipes are not complicated because
Not
there's
at
not a
all.
lot of things you can. It is a bit restrictive, but what I found is that it really did teach me and reinforced making sure that I'm eating healthy, make sure that I'm hydrating myself, make sure that I'm balancing my diet.
Yes.
And that was really getting you just back into that mindset
Right.
of being healthy and taking care of yourself.
And that's why I talk, it's like a reboot. It reboots you and how to take care of you. And that's what's so cool about it, is because it's a transformation. It takes you from where you've gotten off the tracks. We get you back on the tracks. We get your body running as effectively as we possibly can to burn fat, store fat, balanced state, hydration up like you said, get all the organs and the hormones balanced so the things are running right. And then you're off and you've got a system that's running well, and you can learn how to use that to make your best decisions going forward and how to stay this way.
And I want to talk about the support, the level of support that you provide, that I think is different than from anything I've ever seen before. Every morning I would text you. Some mornings it was 6:30 in the morning, sometimes it was 9, and I would give you my weight. And you were so encouraging. And if I had a problem with, say, like I think the first couple days I was hungry or I wasn't sleeping, and you were like, okay, fix this, tweak this, add this, and boom, you really were able to address the issues.
Yes, and that's really what it's about. That's why I do that with every patient. They're personally attached to me, and I'm walking through every single step of the way of this program. Every morning we're talking, we're going through that process, and if there's any challenges that come along, we always address those and make sure that there's things that we do, because again, no one is the same. Cookie cutter, approaches aren't as effective as we can really make them when you can get in and really make those adjustments and get the maximum out of it for people.
And everybody in your office is just absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
My pleasure.
So much for coming today, and thank you. I lost 4 of those.
4 of these things.
4 of those things. All right, we'd like to thank Vibrant Life Health Center for sponsoring this segment. To learn more, visit NutriMostJacksonville.com or give them a call at the office at 904-683-8177.